an on-off switch that, while it appears to turn in both positions, is actually broken. So I'm assuming that this is a fairly common problem. I don't know for sure. This is the first one like this I've seen. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the shroud, and there's going to be a wire attached to this switch. So we need to pull the shroud off, disconnect the wire, replace the switch, and then put it back together. This is simply a matter of pulling 4 bolts. Well, okay. I have learned through many painful experiences, never discuss how simple something is while you're doing it, because it will then turn into a nightmare. So the ratcheting box end is too large to fit underneath here as well. There we go. So here's the wire I was talking about. And this just goes to the coil. All this does is it grounds one side of the coil, and that stops the spark, which shuts the motor down. And then if we look in here, there's what's left of the switch. So that looks like it's a fairly simple matter of just pinching this out and putting the new one in. Just pinch these sides in and then push this out. There we go, just like that. This is a genuine Briggs & Stratton part. I could have put any switch in here that would have grounded out the ignition. You know, I would have had to mount a different switch in there, which means I would have had to make a bushing and wire it differently and whatever. So it was just easier to get the original part, and since it's available, we're going to do that. Now watch for another video, which I will link to right here, on how to find Briggs & Stratton parts based on the engine model and serial number. So this should be just the opposite. Line it up, push it in, snap it in, and there we go. Snapped in, and now we have a functioning switch again. Reinstalling the shroud is fairly simple, except now we have this little wire to contend with. That shouldn't be a problem though. So we're going to plug the on-off switch wire in, like so. And then we'll put the shroud back. And you have to line up the pull start spline with the flywheel. And then put the bolts back in. Now what I didn't show on the video was I tightened the spring tension on the pull start. I didn't do the video because I wasn't sure what I needed to do, and I needed 3 hands to do it. That's it for the on-off switch repair.